For a long time, I believed that life would take care of me. I thought that if I waited long enough, things would somehow work out. I did not rush, I did not push myself, and I did not feel the need to change. After graduating, I stayed in my comfort zone. I worked small jobs, saved very little money, and spent most of my time scrolling on my phone. Every day felt the same, but I told myself that I was still young and had time. One evening, I met an old classmate for coffee. He talked about his work, his struggles, and the mistakes he had made along the way. He did not sound proud, but he sounded honest. When he asked me what I was doing with my life, I smiled and gave a simple answer. On the way home, his question stayed in my head. A few weeks later, I lost my job. It was not dramatic, but it was real. I remember sitting alone in my room, staring at the wall, and realizing that nothing in my life was stable. I had no strong skills, no savings, and no clear direction. That moment was uncomfortable, but it was also honest. For the first time, I stopped blaming luck, other people, or the system. I asked myself a difficult question: if nothing changes, where will I be in 5 years? The answer scared me. So I started small. I woke up earlier. I reduced useless habits. I began learning new skills online, even when I felt tired after work. Some days I wanted to quit, but I reminded myself that progress is quiet and slow. There was no sudden success. No big reward. But week by week, I felt stronger. I spoke with more confidence. I understood more. I failed many times, but each failure taught me something real. One day, I realized that my life had changed, not because the world became easier, but because I became more responsible. I stopped waiting for motivation and started building discipline. Now, when things get hard, I don't ask, "Why is life unfair?" I ask, "What can I do today?" Life is not kind or cruel. It simply responds to effort. And once I understood that, everything began to move forward.